I think it's going to be a good thing for Gibraltar, but at the end of the day, good thing for them or for us. That's the only problem.
We've got to accept it. We had no alternative. There are certain things that go against the grain, but on the whole, look, it's part of our evolution as a people. Let's put it this way, right? I'm proud of my heritage, but I think we should be looking after ourselves as Gibraltarians, and the best of two evils, I should think.
We're all lost. We don't know where we stand. A lot of people have gone into AI, and that is even more confusing because we don't know where we stand exactly. Things that were, for example, duty-free before, according to the first interpretation by AI, is going to be taxed at 15%, which is ridiculous. You know, if there were products that are taxed at zero in the whole of Europe, and they're going to be taxed at 15% here, then we might as well close up and go home.
I don't know enough about it to be able to comment so many things, very complicated things, and some not so complicated, but I can't honestly give you an opinion on it, to be honest with you.
Do I think it's a good deal for Gibraltar? I think it's the best thing they probably have been able to get. But to be fair, I think it gets too much into our sovereignty, to be fair. Spain and the EU have a say in our it's a tax or whatever you call it, no, the duty. So they can control how much we have to pay. In a sense, they have a control over our economy.
It's all full of legal words and really big, complicated text. So to be honest, it's quite intimidating to read such a big document like that. So my first impressions is make a document that is available for everyone to read and for the youngsters to have a bigger understanding of what's happening with our border.
I'm welcoming the clarity that we're now seeing with the Brexit treaty. And I just want to see how it's basically physically going to work for us as Gibraltarians in business and in general, no?
The treaty, the best thing that can happen to Gibraltar.
I don't think anybody really knows what's happening. You know, one person says the Guardia Civil are going to be on here, they're not going to be here. I think there's really lots of sort of dark feelings and concerns about what's going to actually happen.
We just want to see how it goes in working, how it's going to work with the frontier workers, housing, tourism. We want to see that. It's all the treaty talk, but we want to see how it's going to play out.
What I think about this treaty is that for some people it's going to be very good, and for other businesses it's going to be a bit difficult. But I don't really think it's fair that I could comment at this stage because I'm not properly informed yet.
Right now, as it currently stands, I have no idea if I have to take my ID, if I have to take my passport, what's going to happen with cross-frontier, because that's something that's quite worrying for me, especially with the property market. Could I buy a property in Spain, or could I go shopping in Spain? So those questions are definitely left unanswered, and we haven't heard anything about it yet in a simplified form.